Welcome, this is Adusman. In this video, I'm going to show you how to import data inside of Power Query using three entirely different formats. And then I'm going to make a report by combining all those files together. My data is in four different formats: CSV, XLSX, Excel database, and a TXT file. So let's start to import these files. In data tab, we will go to Power Query, and first I'm going to import the CSV file. So let's select Islamabad sales first, import. The data will come inside of Power Query. I will see if any transformation is required. Let's make sales a decimal number. Replace current step. Islamabad sales are fine. When I am done with transformation, there are two options. Either I can choose to export this data into the Excel worksheet, or I can even create only a connection. So I'm going to just create a connection. I don't want this data inside of the worksheet as yet. So I will create a connection and click OK. So on the right hand side, you will see that Islamabad says connection only. The data is not populated, and I can have a preview of the data itself. Second option is to import data from the TXT file. So I'm going to click on Quota Sales. I can see the data is fine, but I will still check. Sales, I will just change it to decimal number. Replace current step, Quota Sales. The name is fine. Again, click close and load to, and I'm going to create a connection again. Okay, so Quota sales are connected. Third step is to get the Excel file, which is Karachi sales. I will browse through my folder and select the file, click import. The Power Query will show me a snapshot of the data over here. I will click on transform data. Here also I just need to change this to a decimal number, replace current, and I again want to create a connection for Karachi sales. So only create connection, okay. And finally I have Lahore sales, which is in the form of a database. So I'll click on from database and from Microsoft Access database. I will select Lahore sales, click import. The Lahore sales are shown here, and I can see that one of the columns is missing. I'll just hit refresh. Now the region column is here. I will go and click transform data. In Access databases, there is an additional column called ID, which the database creates by itself. We don't need this column, so we'll click remove. And the date format is which we want is only date, not time. And sales is also already a decimal number, so it's fine. Click close and load to, only create connection. So now I have data of four different cities in four different formats inside of my Power Query. Now I will combine these files together and create one comprehensive file. So for that purpose, I will go to Power Query and I will click launch Power Query editor, and here I can see all my four queries on the left hand side. I will just minimize this, and what I'll do is I will go to the home tab. There is a group called Combine, and I will go to Append Queries. In a drop down there is two options, Append Queries and Append Queries is new. If I click Append Queries, the Power Query will combine all these tables inside of this query Lahore sales, which is the current query. What I want is I want to have a different query in which all these files are merged. So I will click on Append Queries as new. Three or more tables, as we have got four tables. Lahore sales is already there, so I will click Karachi, Quetta, Lahore, Islamabad. So all four sales tables are here. Click OK. And I will name this query nationwide sales. I can spell it correctly, nationwide sales, and the data seems to be fine. Now I will try to import this data in the existing worksheet and from a cell A1 and in the form of a table rather than a connection. So there we go, and if we can quickly create a pivot table out of this, I will select this, insert pivot table, existing worksheet, cell A1, I1, and click OK. If I can just take regions here and sales here, I have almost same data, same number of rows in all files. So see, you can see 48 rows in each file, so 192 rows in all. So there we have all the files which have been combined together through Power Query. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.